a bit of not the traditional culture of Japan, but the pop culture of Japan.
Well, I think anime conventions help out in promoting the industry as a whole to everyone who's around it, and even the ones who aren't even aware about anime. It helps them to know more about the artists, the shows, the characters, the characters which is involved in the shows, and even music, which personally which I got into the most about anime. So I think conventions really help out in bringing people around, even to socialize with each other, with other anime fans out there.
Toronto holds some of the biggest anime conventions that are held in North America. It invites guests that ranges from original voice actors, local manga and anime artists, and all the way to Japanese rock bands. But an anime convention isn't complete without its otakus. In English, hardcore anime fans.
Agito and Akito.
And which anime are you guys from?
Air Gear.
Adele.
Adele from?
Disgaea 2. By Nippon Ichi Software. I've been going to like every Toronto con since, so I'm like hardcore fan.
Kurosaki Ichigo.
Greed.
Well, my anime character is from Bleach, main character, and he's from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I'm from Fullmetal Alchemist. It was actually one of the first animes I started watching, and I really got into the character. I thought he was pretty cool.
Alright, I'm Yuna from Final Fantasy X2 in her Songstress Dress Sphere.
I'm Titus from Final Fantasy X and X2, and I'm just in my regular garbs, doing what I do.
Reno from Final Fantasy VII.
When I was a kid, I was watching Astro Boy on TV, the colored Astro Boy in 1983. At the time, didn't know it was anime. Didn't know what anime was. In early 90s, started watching Sailor Moon on TV. Kind of knew now that it was kind of different, you know, Japanese style. Then in 97, started watching Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And pretty much since then, I started to get into the whole vibe of what was big in Japan. And I started playing more video games or games that had anime elements to them. And then I started, I wanted to know more about this thing, about anime. So the thing I needed was some kind of source, like Anime News Network or something like that. And I picked up my first anime magazine, which was New Type USA, in 2004. Fullmetal Alchemist was on the cover, and just then I just started reading about all these shows from Japan and starting to get into the stories, and they sounded pretty cool, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that'll be on TV.
These conventions also features the marketplace, where artists and distributors could sell their products. From books to clothes, they got it all. Toronto is definitely a great source when it comes to anime. Whether you're only starting to get into it, or you're eager to find out what would happen to your favorite anime character, Toronto's got access to it all. This is Fred Esparlas reporting for the Journal.
Yep, we'll take this continent one nerd at a time. But we do have more than just anime to offer. Sushi is one of the healthiest things you can eat, but it definitely isn't the only one. Jeff Pike shows us some other ways to eat healthily.